Happy Thursday. Good morning, Thursday. Oh, another day. Not too bad, the weather. Gotta say, it's not too bad. 30 degrees, not too bad. It's actually normal for a change. I'll take that. All right, let's do all these things that we need to do before we start. Check the weather. This isn't working. There we go. Nice good night's sleep. Feel refreshed. Oh, I gotta do the thing. I'll wait for the bishop to send me something officially. It's all about Krampus tomorrow night. Getting down to the Green Veils final chapters tonight and next Wednesday. So, getting close to the end of that series. And we are now live on TikTok as well. All right, let me enjoy my coffee. What is this about? U.S. consumer prices likely posted largest annual increases in 1.5 years in November. Well, I don't even want to read depressing stuff. Though I read that inflation went down 0.3 points. A lot of that has to do with prices starting to even out. As high as they are. That's what that is. And honestly, I can't trust any numbers that come out now. After what they pulled at the Department of Labor Statistics and the economy related, I don't trust anything coming out of them anymore. All this hot, cold weather, Genghis. Did you? I watched it last night because people were telling me I was live. Oh my God, he was yelling and ranting and blaming and deflecting, and I was like, oh my God, this is something I would see Putin do, or worse, the supreme leader to his people, like just to. Like an authoritarian stamping his hand down, like, I was like, oh my God. He's just making it worse. He's really making it worse. He's not making it better when he does that. I say stay on message. He's got to blame Obama. He's got to do this. He's got to do that. Prices are coming down. What? And I was fact checking. 25 million came over about 11. Inflation was the worst ever. No. In 1980 it was 14 point something. It was 3 when he took it. As of October it was 3, and now it's down to 2.7. So there was a lot of misinformation. I was like, what the hell is going on? Is he living in an alternative fantasy zone or something? But there were some good things. Giving the military 1,776. That would have been something I would have focused on. This is how I would have approached it. When I took office, things were not good. The economy was not good. It wasn't. And yes, we're going to go through a period to stabilize the economy, but things will get better. You say that, people are like, Okay, that sounds more rational, more calm, not all that crazy rhetoric bullshit. I mean, who's writing his speeches on that teleprompter? It's got to be Stephen Miller. I mean, yes, that was cool, the decorations around him, but he's yelling and like trying to convince people. You can't convince people what they're living. You can't. You can't pull the wool over people's eyes. People are feeling the pinch economically, whether it's their utility bills, cost of living, cost of groceries, cost of clothing, cost of whatever. You cannot tell the people that things are coming down, the economy is great, because nobody's feeling that greatness yet. That doesn't mean it can't turn around. And then he's like, I love tariffs. It's my favorite word. Well, you had to back off on your tariffs for beef and affecting bananas and coffee and all this shit. I mean, you rolled back on some tariffs because it was not good. So how could that be your favorite thing? Some of the things just didn't make sense. Common sense. I was like, and I watched it last night. I was like, oh my gosh, this is cringy. And I don't know. I don't know. It was confusing to me. But I don't want to get into this because it's depressing. It's the holidays are coming up. But Genghis, you heard me. You've been around. You heard me talk about that soybean thing months before it came down to that. You remember, I kept talking about that. And then it happened. Because you got to, if you pay attention to certain things, you will recognize what's coming. Now, what's coming is a lot of people's premiums are going to skyrocket for ACA. Oh my God. And when people and this is the thing, people think it's just the people that go through the marketplace. Doesn't work that way. When more people pull out from the marketplace, from purchasing insurances, it affects everyone. When a lot of people say, fuck it, I'm not going to get no insurance, that shrinks it. And the insurance companies are just going to make it more for everyone. Then they're not just going to sit back and lose that money. Someone's going to pay. Everyone pays. People don't realize that. It affects everyone. I mean, give me a break. Do people not have common sense? Oh my gosh. Now, did you see what and he's not liked too much in New York anymore because he's like a moderate Republican. A lot of the, more, I can't say conservative because they're not conservative anymore. More of those that are more to the right can't stand him no more. And he lives in an area in Long Island. I think it's Long Island. Where it's kind of almost, there's more Republicans than Democrats, but he has to be careful too. For his own political, they all do. Well, maybe not all, because a lot of them are doing things they shouldn't be doing for their constituents that they should be. So that's why they can't do town halls. But he said, I couldn't believe what I saw after they're doing another discharge over the ACA. But now, there's more. He said, I'm pissed. This is bullshit. Those were his words. A Republican coming out, because 4 signed for the discharge for the ACA to take a vote on it. Yes, take a vote on it. Don't let them be cowards. Put them on the record how they voted for this. Because you can't blame Democrats like that. That's the game. That's political. If you're voting against it. With nothing to replace it. I can understand if they had something to replace it. That takes time, by the way. You just can't do that and shut off all these people. After giving the tax breaks in the trillions to billionaires. And you know what's driving the market too? The AI. Investors in AI, the stock market in AI. A lot of that is reflecting on that. But there's going to be a point where the numbers are going to catch up. Boom. Not only that, hiring is going to go down. because of the AI. People don't realize that. It's going to affect the economy. It's going to, I mean, they're all investing, yes, whoa, 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 whoa. But there's going to come the actuality when the reality sets in and the numbers start coming in, unemployment. Because unemployment was up again. So, there's a lot of way. And today, instead of the person again saying, let's flee DC, today's the last day. And I'm talking about the majority leader, Mr. Johnson, wants to flee because they should have brought that vote today. And they could have stayed there till tomorrow and get it to the Senate and put it on the Senate for this ACA. No. We're fleeing. We're out. After today, we're out. So you want to go on holiday while the rest of the country is going through so many different things during the holidays? And especially when it comes to the ACA, you're going to go on your recess break for the holidays knowing that many people are going to suffer? When you could have actually held maybe a vote today or even tomorrow and do it early so it can get over to the Senate. But here's the catch. They don't want to do that. And I don't know what's running through their minds. And this is what I was watching. Remember, I kept saying, let's watch what happens with this ACA. They're allowing it to go bye-bye. And their simple answer is going to be, well, this is how bad Obamacare is. Obamacare definitely needs to be fixed. There's no doubt about it. But you just don't break it because you've been wanting to break it for years, for 15 years. You tried over 70 times in attempts to repeal it. I mean, really? Really? That was the whole plan. I said that months ago. This is the whole plan to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. I said that shit months ago that this was their plan. And I was right. Again. That's what it was all about. They found a way. So, we have to feel for those people out there. A lot of us. A lot of us. So, what madness. And KJ, what happened last night now? That drone came back online 40 to 70 miles off land of Venezuela. Interesting. And, we always got to watch the wag the tail situation. It's like when all kinds of shit is going on, you got to watch out for something else to go on to distract everyone to that. Because remember what tomorrow's supposed to be. Not just 3i Atlas. Tomorrow's supposed to be the deadline for the DOJ to hand over the Epstein files. They're not doing it. Did you see what happened? How they're going to get out of it? Oh, did you? Let's see if anybody's sharp in figuring it out. Someone put a motion in. And that alone can stop the files from coming out. Did you read about that? Or did you hear about it? I read about it. Ghislaine Maxwell is contesting her case. She wants her sentence commuted. That in itself can halt the release of the Epstein files. Look it up. Look up why. There is some shady shit happening behind the scenes. She's working in agreement. She's got to be dealing with them somehow, helping them, and that's why she got that sweet. What kind of place is that? Is that like a low medium? That's not even a medium. That I can't even call it a jail or facility. It's like a freaking country club. And who made that happen? Do you know there is no way, in the prison system that a sex offender goes to a low place It's medium or higher. They're not supposed to be there. Period. Somehow she's the only one ever to have been allowed to go to that kind of a facility. Why? What kind of deal did she strike? She's helping them. By doing that, there's gotta be something going on. The timing is too coincidental. It's too coincidental. I'll see if I can find the article. I read it. I don't know where. So there are things going on behind the scenes. Oh my God. Please, can we have a public hearing with Jack Smith? The Republicans purposely did it behind closed doors because they didn't want the public to see it, what he was going to say. The evidence beyond the proof of a doubt. That shit should come out. The American people should see it. It's never going to be tried. Nobody's ever going to pay. But the American people should see the real truth, not the bullshit conspiracies. That's another thing. But they won't do it. If there was a public hearing and they wanted to show it in front of the public to try to get something out there so the public could see it, they would have done it. But they obviously did it behind closed doors because they didn't want the public to see what the freak he was going to say. Slick move. Slick. That tells you right there they're scared of the truth getting to the public. That's what that tells me. There should be a public hearing. If the House is flipped, Democrats need to get Jack Smith and testify in a public hearing and say what happened. The same slick way they did it this way? Well, guess what? I want to hear about it in the future in a public hearing. That's what I want to see. The tides are turning. Tides are definitely turning. Independents are like 68% gone from crossing to the Republican side. They're like gone. They fled. Can't win without that. I've been saying that. Let me see if I can get... told. I don't know what I saw it come in on. Could have been Reuters or something. So I try not to mess with the media mainstream. This was it. This is it. This could affect it. This article. This is Wednesday. Oh, this isn't where I read it, but this is the article. This is, pay attention to this. Pay attention to this, because this could affect the Epstein files from getting not released. Epstein's Rosie Ghislaine Maxwell asked court to set aside her conviction. And that alone, this alone, what she did on Wednesday, can put a halt on it because now she did this. And there's, all the investigative resources that were used to convict her. And that's what they took from New York to D.C. It's crazy. This, and you might hear them reference this. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Do not be surprised. They say they can't release it because there's open investigations or something. And this could be a part of it. Because she just did this Wednesday. There's things going on. There's things going on. It didn't happen by accident that Wednesday, knowing the Epstein files comes out tomorrow, supposedly not going to happen. There's a definite thing going on behind the scenes, in my opinion. And people need to play, people need to be smart about what's going on and not be right or left. Just be objective. Look at what's going on with your open eyes, plain in sight. Don't be blinded by the politics, no matter what they are. Just look at shit objectively, right at it. What's going on? Oh my God. Anyway, Genghis, I don't want to hear that it's going to be 75 degrees in Louisiana. It's going to be like 40 something here. I'm done ranting. I did my early morning rant. I'm done. Oh yeah, you got that warm air pumping right up from the Gulf too. Oh yeah, you're going to have a nice day. It's going to be warm. You might have some instability. Maybe some showers. Wow, look at this. Up here. Oh my gosh. We're still in the cold. The cold is trying to hang out along the Northeast, New England, Mid-Atlantic. It's hanging. But this is good to see this flow coming in from the south. Not so much for these folks. This is going to be a stormy situation here. It's a low pressure right here. There's going to be a lot of snow possibly here, boy. Woof. I want to see the radar on this. What's the temperatures? They got to be cold. It's coming down. Oh, yeah. See, the warm side of a low is warmer. 40s, rain. That's what we're going to get. I've been saying this for years. If these systems go that way, and that was the pattern, other than last year, we're on the warm side of these storms. The colder side is the left side. Drags that cold air down from Canada. If we're on that warm flow, it's not snow. It's rain. We're supposed to get an inch of rain tomorrow, I think, from this. So, but it's good because, I'd rather it warmer right now. I'm tired of the cold. So you can see the warm air pumping up. It's pumping up from the south. But they might have some serious weather here. And that's today. And then it shifts east. Still to the north. But this could be nasty wind and rain here. See? It's not too bad in here. It's in the upper 30s, 40s. There's no snow there because the system's to the north and going out. But look at the winds tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Even up here, Long Island. Oh my God. They could have coastal erosion, beach erosion from those winds. Connecticut up to Rhode Island, Long Island. They're going to have that's some serious wind there. Coming on shore. And even the winds will get up here too, but it's going to be very windy in the city tomorrow. And there's that system. This is going to turn on a lake effect machine. But let me check the rest of the country. Okay, now the wind directions have changed. Colder air is driving down. Another system. Come on, I hate when it does that. Let's check Saturday. System is going toward Nova Scotia, up Newfoundland. Let's see what's going on here. Better. Warm air coming up. Oh, winds coming out of the west, northwest. That'll slightly bring temperatures down for us. Not too bad. Okay, country's pretty quiet. Little instability here, but not much. Okay, this is something to look at for me. Gotta watch the coast too. I gotta check them out. Oh, it's gonna be windy. Oh, we might get snow. What's the temperatures? Oh, that's too warm. comes the colder air. Look at that storm off Nova Scotia. Oh, we might get snow on maybe Christmas Eve or Christmas morning. Temperatures drop a little bit. Snow showers. That's what that is. What about the rest of the country? Christmas. Probably. That's warm. That's warm. Not, wow. Not bad. Maybe showers, but nothing significant for Christmas. Oh boy. Look at that. Where's that going? Oh man. I hope that doesn't affect Oregon and Washington again, because that's like an atmospheric river coming in. And it's not going anywhere. It's actually coming in. Up here too, but wow. Let me check California. Oh, again? Again. Not so bad down to the south. Doesn't look to be too bad. And there comes that low. I hope these folks don't get hit hard. That's the last thing they need. It's mostly offshore, parallel, which is good. The Christmas time, around the day, a few days after San Jose, they might get some rain here, but doesn't look too bad. Now I want to check out flight radar. What's going on in the morning? Let's see if anything's going on. Nada. What is this? That's Venezuelan. I don't see any U.S. aircraft indicated right now. But the day is early. So Venezuela's got their air traffic running. That's another thing I want to check. And I think I bookmarked it. Bookmarks. This one. But I gotta figure out how to use it because I don't want to have to pay for it. Hell no. Let's take a look. Alright. There's gotta be a way to filter it. But this is a free version. But we'll look anyway. These are tankers, oil tankers. And remember, there are sanctioned oil tankers. And those are the ones they're going after. And you'll see it. I don't know what the hell that is. New power. Sanctions. EU, UK, US. The last port was Malaysia. This one, gotta watch. It's barely moving. See, it says that. So this could be one that could be taken. It's sanctioned. I don't know what flag that is. Sanctioned by U.S. Another one. Remember, he said he's going after all the sanctioned tankers. There's another one. Right there. Track. Where did that come from? So there's another one. No sanctions. These are not affected because they're not part of it. That's Panamanian. There shouldn't be nothing on that. Yeah, there's nothing. Panamanian flag. Sealed. Who the hell is that? No sanctions. So that's the thing. Where are the sanctioned tankers? There's one. Close to Venezuela. Venezuela doesn't want to make them leave. It's probably an international, not in international waters. I think that's 12 miles offshore. It's probably really close where it's not in international waters. So they're keeping it away from the United States, saying it was in international waters. And those are the ones you got to look for, the ones that are close. Now, Trinidad and Tobago is a different story. So this one. That one. No sanctions. I don't think so. Nope. What about these ones that are hugging? Nope. This one's in port. Oh, that one's definitely sanctioned. That one's, it's not sanctions, but it's Venezuelan. That's not going anywhere. That ain't going anywhere. Pacific. Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. I don't think those, it's Venezuelan. This one. I don't think any on Trinidad is going to be a problem. So I see one. There's none here. I just see one. Venezuela's not messing around. They're not taking a chance. This is the one that they're keeping close. That's sanctioned. The one out here is sanctioned. That one. That one's sanctioned. I wouldn't be surprised that one's taken. Destination not available. Sanctioned. I just want to check one more area. The ones hugging in here. No sanctions. U.S. sanction on that one. See, they're hugging, they're staying close. This one has a sanction. That one does not. And that one does not. So there's another one. So there's two, and that one's not sanctioned. Okay. So it's this one that's sanctioned? Yes. So this one and this one are two sanctioned tankers showing. And then the one out there. So there's three. It's here somewhere. Where is it? This one. So there are three. That one's out there. And the last information was 9 hours ago based on this. And that's sanctioned by US, EU, and UK. So I wouldn't be surprised. There's another one. Right here. So again, there are three sanctioned tankers. 1, 2, 3. Right here. Interesting. And you can by law because they're sanctioned. There's legality here. It's not like they're doing this illegally. There is legality here because they're sanctioned. Now, what they do with the sanctioned tanker and the contents of it, that could be something that people can debate. Do we take the oil? That's tens of millions of dollars worth of oil. And, you know, the people have obviously different opinions on it. This is going to choke Maduro. You don't have to do a thing. This is strangleholding his money. This is a great, to me, I think it's a great thing. To me. Now, obviously, who suffers? The people. Because the money won't go down to them any, not like it's good as it is. But it's always the people that suffer. Maduro's not going to suffer. As far as financially, the people will suffer. But it's all part of it. But right now there is no military activity. Last night that MQ drone was flying around. That was unbelievable. But I'm not seeing anything. Let's see if there's any action going on. What is this? There it is. There's one. That is a badass drone. Oh, you see it? It did go. It's making its way back probably to Jacksonville. This is the one from last night. We were following this one last night. It did a patrol. This can be up in the air and travel up to 10,000 miles. Altitudes at 50,000 feet. It can stay in the air for 24 plus hours. We were looking at this last night. Let's look at where it went. Hey, right down there. Look where it was, near Venezuela. Very interesting. Do you know what this thing can do? It's one of our top of the line drones for surveillance, intelligence, maritime, detecting. Oh my God, this thing is amazing. I'm going to show you. I think it's the MQ-4C. Yeah. MQ-4C Triton. Check this thing out. It is a badass. Simple. It's a badass. That right there. It's a badass. What this thing can do. That's what was flying around last night. We were keeping an eye on that last night. And it came all the way down from Jacksonville and went all the way down. Now it's heading back up. So detects threats faster. It's maritime. Remember, this is for maritime. Tracks and classifies objects quickly and safely by flying higher, longer, and more efficiently while quickly sharing data to enable military coordination. Triton is the only autonomous high-altitude, long-endurance maritime aircraft capable of operating at altitudes above 50,000 feet for 24 plus hours with a range of 7,400 miles. In the details, it says it can go up to 10. Unprecedented maritime domain awareness. This thing is going to identify anything so fast. This thing is badass. And they're probably looking for tankers, boats, all that. This is what you want in the air. And other threats. And intelligence. Data collecting. Look at that. 24 plus. Look at this. This is so impressive. I wonder what that thing cost. That thing must cost a lot of money. Unmatched maritime surveillance. It's too early for this. As the world's premier Triton. It's Mom. Triton's out. We read that pretty much. Unmatched surveillance. So that's Triton in the news. This is a nice piece of machinery out there doing surveillance. And now it's heading back to Jacksonville, if I had to guess. And there it is. Most likely heading back to Jacksonville. That thing's been in the air for a minute. There was a nice amount of planes off the shore of the Carolinas yesterday, military. Or it could have been the day before. There was some exercise going on out here. Let's go up a little. We're in Florida. See, it took off from Jacksonville. There was a lot of activity out here. That's a C-17. Yep. Not available. Okay, that's not what I wanted. It's this helicopter. Sikorsky. You see a lot of activity off the coast. U.S. There's another C-17. That's not unusual. And Puerto Rico, because of the activity down south. You'll see stuff there too going on. Maybe not now, but oh yeah, there's something in the air. But this is another area. Vieques is one area to watch. A Grumman. What is this? Okay, that's just a small private. So I'm going to keep an eye on this today. Oddly enough, last night it was Mum on Venezuela. Mum. There could be reason for that. But there's no activity this early in here. Because this is where it is. It's right in here somewhere. The Carrier Strike Group. Somewhere in here. And you know how you can tell? If you look at the loop and you see how the planes are going like this. They're going around it. Because that is definitely closed airspace. You ain't getting near that. And you'll notice it. If I put this in a playback, you'll see it in the loop. I don't know what Mom is saying. Let's start the playback. And let's speed it up. And you might see the activity from last night as I went back. Now notice the planes on the top where they're staying away from. Here. They won't get too close. They go around it. And obviously, their flight path would be a lot shorter if they went straight and not around. Does that make sense? Does it make sense or what? A lot of their flight paths, they could just go across to the destination, but they got to go around. Now that, so that one got a little close. So it might be more here. But look how they're going around. See how they're going around? They're avoiding that area. See? The circle? So I'm guessing it's somewhere in here. The carrier strike group. Because they are avoiding this airspace like the plague. Does that make sense? So, and there's Grizzly 1 and Grizzly 2. Doing their thing. That's a Venezuelan plane, then it disappeared. And you see that? These planes were going to that area, and then the plane turned back, and then they turned back. There's Rhino 11. So yesterday, there was action out there. So yeah, you can tell. You can tell.
It's a sunny 32.
That's an AWAC. Notice where that just popped up, right here.
Expect clouds and sun during the day, but heavy rain and fog tonight with 100%
That's
chance
kind of
of
close.
precipitation.
Yeah, that turned quick. That was coming down and that made a turn real fast. Get out of the airspace.
Carlos Rodden is recovering
You saw that sharp turn?
and expects to return early in the season. The Yankees
Alexa, stop. So those are the little indicators that you can tell. Cray, but you have to hear, like I was doing it last night, what's part of this strike force is impressive firepower. Nuclear sub, guided missile. They've got a ton of weaponry out there. Major firepower is sitting in the Caribbean. Major firepower. What? Oh, that's sports. I was like, what the hell is that? That's mom playing with the cats. Anyway, enough of this. There's really nothing going on right now. Their transponders can be off. Now, this JetBlue plane is coming right down. JetBlue, what are you thinking? I mean, there's been a couple of close calls. And it's JetBlue. We need to check those pilots' experience. They shouldn't be flying right in that area. This one's trying to take a shortcut. It's probably going to Curacao, or however you pronounce it. Most likely, it's probably going to start turning this way. It ain't going near here. Is that thing, like, moving? It is. This is Venezuelan. Yep, that's Venezuelan. Not available. It's probably private. Yeah, Caracas. That's theirs. Avion is Venezuelan. Oh my gosh. What is going on? She's going crazy. What's up, Dawn? And Jin. And of course, KJ. And Genghis and Lorraine. ¿Qué pasó?
Where's Tycho?
It's like, where's Waldo every morning? Where's Tycho?
Yeah, where's Tycho?
He can't be outside.
Huh? don't know.
He can't open doors. If he's doing that,
Look on the tab, I don't know, but I can find him. Huh?
it's every morning. Where's Tycho? Mom loves that dog. I mean, if anything happened to that dog, she'd flip out like I would. So I get it. My fire's out. No good. No bueno. I mean, the mornings are cold. It's 30 degrees right now. Alexa, what's the high today? Temperature? 44?
Today's high will be 45 degrees.
45?
It's currently 32 degrees and sunny.
32 and sunny. Alexa, what's the weather for tomorrow?
For tomorrow, expect mostly cloudy and windy conditions with a high of 57 and a low of 27 degrees. There's a 96% chance of rain during the day, tapering off, and a 5% chance of snow at night. Wind advisory in effect from midnight tonight through midnight tomorrow night, with south winds 20 to 30 miles per hour and gusts up to 45 miles per hour.
Oh my
Be
God.
prepared for difficult driving conditions and secure outdoor objects.
Jesus. Tomorrow's gonna be nutty.
Ha! Mother Nature's definitely planning some mischief with those 45 miles per hour gusts. At least you'll get a free car wash from all that rain before the wind tries to rearrange your yard furniture.
Oh, nice. Lovely. Very nice. That was very nice.
Well, I do try to keep things entertaining when Mother Nature decides to throw a tantrum. Though I have to admit, my weather commentary is probably the only forecast that comes with a side of sass.
Any chance of a white Christmas this year here?
Well, Santa might need to dust off his sleigh. There's a 25% chance of snow during the day and a 55% chance at night, with about a third of an inch possible. Not a guaranteed white Christmas, but definitely a chance for some holiday magic.
Okay. I'll take that. Not enough to shovel, but enough to see it. It's still a white Christmas. I saw that on the map.
Exactly. Just enough to make everything look magical without the back-breaking workout. Plus, Santa's reindeer prefer a light dusting anyway. Easier landings on the rooftops.
Is there any possibility of having more than just a dusting?
Well, I'd love to give you a snowmageddon for Christmas, but the forecast is playing it cool. We're looking at a high of 40 and a low of 24, with about a third of an inch possible.
Okay.
So while it's
All right,
not a
Alexa,
blizzard,
stop.
It's
Enough information. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have a conversation with it this early in the morning. Crazy? Anyway, let's just check something. Let's put this full screen for a second. See if anything's going on across the pond. What time is it? 10 a.m.? Oh my God, it's so early still. Nah, it's cloudy there. No bueno. No bueno. Should be getting light there soon. Yeah, it is. It's 5 and change a.m. over here. You could see it. That's the Subaru telescope in Hawaii. Sunrise is coming. Still looks beautiful though. Oh my gosh. Lorraine's way up in Canada. She says Santa could fall out the sleigh and the snow banks are deep enough to break his fall. Oh my gosh. That's how much snow you got already? My gosh. Oh my God. The message this happens. Hi, Snooks. You had a blizzard in Alberta yesterday? Oh my gosh. All right. How much did you get? Snow. A lot? No? It's going to be really bad here tomorrow with 45 miles per hour winds. I have no idea what that is to inches. Alexa, what is 20 centimeters to inches?
20 centimeters equals about 7.87 inches.
Ooh! Wow! You got over a half a foot of snow in Alberta. Wow!
I'm not seeing any snow in the forecast. for
Alexa,
today.
stop! No. We don't want that here. I don't want that here for sure. Heck no. Anyway. What is this, Lorraine?
Let's see what it's actually like out there right now. Yeah, fuck this. Let's see what it's actually.
That is funny, Lorraine. Oh my gosh. The garages are open. It looks like a blizzard out there in Snowmageddon. That looked like something out of the movie The Shining, where they couldn't even go out because it was snowing in blizzard conditions and it was so bad you couldn't go anywhere. That's what that video looked like. Oh my! And he said, "F this." Oh my gosh. She's on the other side of Canada. She's near the St. Lawrence River, about approximately a half a day's drive from Montreal northeast. What are you doing up?
Just woke up, bro. You have any BBB left, bro?
I don't know. And this is it because I can't go out today to get it. Because I got to work. Oh, I don't even know.
Oh my god, bro.
It ain't me.
I'm sorry, bro.
Shit. That's on top of what you had? That means how much of snow did you have already in Alberta? A lot? See here, what does it look like outside? A lot melted because it's been above freezing. It's going to be 45 degrees here today. Again, nice. That's nice, actually, for this time of year. That's actually nice. This is what it looks like right now. So tomorrow's supposed to be 55 with rain. A lot of that's going to wash out. A lot of it. Now, luckily for me, I live on a sloped piece of property. The water goes into the woods and down. I don't have worries about flooding. But there's going to be a lot of melting tomorrow with that rain at 55. Whew. It's going to be interesting to see what this looks like by Saturday. And you can see where I shoveled a pad to the tripod during the Geminids meteor shower. That's the path because I kept walking back and forth. So that's why you could see the grass a little bit exposed right there, leading out. You can see the wood in the wheelbarrow by the front, this door right here. So it's cold. The cats are probably in their house, if I had to guess. Because they're not, they're not dumb. The cats know better. Uh-oh. I wonder if the backyard camera is working. They're in their heated houses. The cats are in there. Guaranteed. At least one of them is. The other one is a rascal and likes to go out hunting. Like literally. Now they just got fed, so they both might be out. You know what they do? They sit on the other side of the house on the windowsill in the sun, and they sit there and get warm from that. They don't want to stay in those cat houses all day. They want to go out. I don't blame them. Mom's like, where's the cats? Oh, they're out and about. Especially that it's warmer. Of course they're going to be out. A lot of that snow melted off the solar panels, and all I'll hear all of a sudden is, and I'm like, oh shit, what is that? It's the solar panels, the melt, sliding off. Next, let's see if this back camera is working. I'm not so sure. It's not showing me a preview. Oh, it is. So the gazebo, everything melted off the gazebo. What is that? What the fuck is that? Uh-oh, we might have a problem. Is that? What is that? I have to go do a visual. It almost looks like a panel fell. Well, we're gonna have to go take a look. Oh shit, I can't go that way, the guitars. I gotta go around. What is that? We have an anomaly on the screen. I hope it's an anomaly. Otherwise, that's a problem. We're going outside to check. But I gotta walk around the house. Because that's got my guitars. Just a little snow on it. I saw that, I thought a panel popped through. It's like, oh God, no, but it's not. It's simply snow on it, and it's showing like that. Thank God, so I don't feel like dealing with it. So all in all is good. Good morning, Mike. That was Winnipeg Central. Let's get rid of this. And that. Watch the sun rise in Hawaii, maybe. The fire is going. Something going real slow across the last screen. I wasn't paying attention. You're talking about my camera? There's a lot of traffic from the National Guard. There's been quite a bit of activity. It's not too far away. So a lot of times you'll see that on the screen. That's a helicopter. It's too late. No way, I want to see that. That's low. Wow, military. Military. Just went right over. See what I mean? There's another one. Another one. Shit, I can't do it. It's not going to be fast enough. Fuck. Too late. It's too late. Never going to get it. He's already over. Another one. Too late. They're flying all over the place. Yep, another one. Two of them. And I just finished saying there's been a lot of activity, and two of them went over. Pretty cool. Didn't I just say there's been a lot of activity? And there they go. And they're heading north. Oh, wait a minute. Here's something we could try. Let's go to Flight Tracker. Let's see if we can pick those up. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up. Oh my God. I don't see no helos. Oh, there they go. No, I thought that was him. Where the freak am I? Oh, there they go. Jolly 11, Jolly 12. What's this one? There you go. Jolly 11. The two of them that just flew over. Sikorsky's. Jolly Green 2. Two of these just flew over the house. And there they go. And that's about right, because I'm about right here. And there they go. Wonder where they took off from. New York? Really? No. Why is it saying that? Hidden. Okay. That's pretty wild, though. Wonder where they're going. Farmingdale. Farmingdale? That's Long Island. Why are they going... Wait a minute. I'm confused. West Hampton Beach. That they came from the island. That's interesting. So they actually came from Long Island. Exactly. There's West Hampton right there, Long Island. Farmingdale's somewhere in Nassau. It's in here somewhere. I don't remember exactly, but I know Farmingdale's in here somewhere. So this thing is making some trek. What are these? This is not available. Interesting. Airbus. Yeah, this is interesting. There's two of them. I wonder who's on those, right? That's where I go bike riding. Right in here in the mountains. That's where they're heading. This can't be right. They should have been further than that. This is where I go bike riding. There's a trail right in here. Love it. I freaking love it. It's actually like right here. This is the Wallkill River. This is exactly where this area here is big time for my bike riding. Right in here. That's where I do a lot of my bike riding. Right in there. Which I would have went if the trails were clear, but they're not. I really, really wanted to go bike riding. Nothing yet. He should be almost back to base. The drone. Where is it? There it is. Interesting. It's got to be heading back to Jacksonville. I don't see anything else. Be interesting if you see one land and another one take off. I would have thought they would have had more by Trinidad because they're sending a lot of supply to Trinidad. This is becoming a place of operation. Trinidad. For supplies. Those regular. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of C-17s and stuff coming into here. I gotta keep an eye on Puerto Rico too. Especially Vieques. There's nothing going on. Nothing going on right now. I'll keep an eye on this shit during the day. It's early. It's only 10:30. It's early. I know that it won't pick up military unless their transponders are on, Mike. Yeah. Obviously. They're only going to show themselves if they want to be seen. It's kind of like, we're here, so you know we're here. Hello. We're waving to you. We're telling you we're here. You know what I mean? That's what that is. Getting the head. Yeah, that's how many planes are in the sky. Snooks. There's a lot of air traffic. It's a lot. You gotta remember, there's big hubs near me. Speak for me. You have JFK, LaGuardia, and Newark airports, all from the city area. It's a lot of air traffic from those hubs. There's nothing here. Albany has an airport, but it's not too much. Connecticut, but it's those three. It's the big three in the area. JFK, LaGuardia, and Newark. A lot of air traffic. I mean, Bradley's pretty big too in Connecticut. Bradley has a lot of air traffic too. But not like them down there. Oh my God. My favorite airport to fly out is Westchester, White Plains. Small, not a lot of flights going in and out at any given time. Alexa, stop! Alexa, stop! Not a lot of flights going in and out. Of the three big ones down there, Newark is my favorite. No way, JFK. No way. No way, JFK. LaGuardia is a lot better than it used to be because they redid all the ramps, highways. I was shocked how good it is now to get to LaGuardia. It's actually easy. Parking is the problem, and I don't trust my car in an open parking lot in the city. Bottom line, I don't care. No, I'm not parking my car in the city. I don't feel that safe. Not if I'm going away for like a week. Even 4 days. I would be freaking nervous about my vehicle. Definitely. But they did a hell of a job. I gotta check on Mom. Everything's good, sleeping. I'm trying to think, what am I cooking for Christmas this year? Because, oh my gosh, I want to change it up. I haven't decided though. That's a good question. I want to check something. I want to see what the prices are for these. That's all they, there we go. Wow. Oh, that's a 2-pack. Yeah, but it's small. Oh my God. Let me try that again. I don't like the search on that. Damn. Wow. This may be a bad. Maybe I'm not gonna cook that. Let me try. I don't even want that. Spiral ham. I'm not a fan. What the hell am I gonna make for Christmas? I can go seafood, but somebody's allergic to seafood. There's no way I'm making lasagna. It's too much work. Not doing turkey, just had turkey. Anybody have ideas? What do they make it for Christmas? I'm gonna have to think about that. I don't like ham like that. Fuck. That's how much? $3.98, $4 a pound for any of them. They're all $4 a pound. Let me see if anybody's saying anything on TikTok. What's up, Storm Chaser? On news last night showed size beef roast last year 36. What? On news last night, this is Alberta, Canada. A beef roast last year was $36. This year, same size, $65. Wow. Oh my gosh, what's going on in Canada? I mean, it ain't that bad here. That's almost double. The sun is rising in Hawaii, as you could see. I'm not a beef fan. Plus, I'm on a diet. So, like, I have to cook accordingly. That is crazy, Snooks. That is crazy. Like, I'm trying to debate. It's anybody, what is anybody here in TikTok? What do you guys, do you cook, or what's the usual thing if you celebrate Christmas? You know, what's usually on the menu? I might do something radical and different. I just might make meatball parmesan with baked ziti. I'm good. Turkey, but see, your Thanksgiving was in October, right? In Canada, right, Lorraine? Ours just happened at the end of November, so I don't want to do turkey again. Okay. It's too quick. Oh, the wind is going to be tough. Wait till tomorrow. The wind is going to be tough. It's going to be 45-mile-per-hour winds here tomorrow with rain. It's going to be windy for the next few days. Just be ready for that. I told you tomorrow is going to be nasty, Storm Chase. I told you. I was right. I said that days ago. And I was right. It's going to be nasty tomorrow. Maryland, up the East Coast, it's going to be nasty. And matter of fact, we can do that since this thing is going bye-bye. Alexa, what's the weather for tomorrow?
Tomorrow's forecast shows a high of 57 and a low of 27 degrees with a 96% chance of rain during the day. There's a wind advisory in effect from midnight tonight through tomorrow night, with gusts up to 45 miles per hour. You might want to secure those outdoor decorations.
Oh my God. Let's see, the wind is there, but wait till tomorrow. Because it's going to get tough.
You're right. The winds are definitely picking up tomorrow. The advisory shows gusts up to 45 miles per hour, with winds shifting from southwest to west throughout the day.
Yeah,
The
but
advisory runs from midnight tonight through tomorrow
look
night.
at these winds in the morning, overnight. Look at these winds.
Those overnight winds are quite the show. Starting at midnight, they'll be southeast at 15 miles per hour.
Southeast.
Then build up to 28 miles per hour by 6 a.m. with 41 miles per hour gusts.
And then this...
Sounds like nature's own wind tunnel.
Alexa, stop! And then this comes. Because there's a storm system up there in Canada. So we're going to get like a double whammy of wind. See? Now it's coming out of the west. So there's going to be some nasty weather tomorrow. I might lose power. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. And the lake effects. Look at this. What's the temperatures? Below freezing. They could definitely get lake effect snows here. Especially Buffalo, Dunkirk. Is that? I can't see it. Definitely over here. Watertown. Oswego. Look at this. Look at the winds coming over the lakes. They're going to get dumped. They're going to get it. And it's cold enough up there. Just at freezing. Tomorrow's going to be nasty. Period. Look at that. So yeah. Buckle up. Buckle up. Storm Chaser, I hope that does not happen. And you have a great day. Hopefully that won't happen. You won't lose power if we don't see you. Oh my gosh. I lose power because there's a lot of trees. What a sports thing is this? Who signed? I don't know. I don't know who's talking about. Something happened in baseball. What a boring game tonight for me. I'll be working. It doesn't matter, but Rams, Seahawks, that's good for the people out west. Not so much for me. Okay. Let's see. As the sun is rising. Oh yeah, getting back to this. I'm just gonna go with meatball parmesan. At least I'll eat it. And everybody else will eat it too. It's still on sale. Jesus Christ!
Hands up.
I get a lot of spam. Murphy's Law, bus will pass you without stopping anyone ever. Oh my gosh, Lorraine. Grab a Sandwich says it's -2 Fahrenheit here, but winds gusting to 47, so it feels like -29. Oh my god, that's crazy because Lorraine mentioned -29 Celsius in the other Tuba to You. It's crazy. You guys put the same number in at the same time. That's weird. -29 appeared in both. Synchronicity. Oh shit, I gotta check something. It's always Mr. DiPerno, I am live streaming. What is going on?
What's up, big guy?
Hey, you got your snowblower back, thank gosh.
Yeah, I know. Are we gonna get some snow, weatherman?
I think tomorrow, dude.
We're gonna get pounded tomorrow.
I don't know about pounded, but it looks like I was just checking the weather. It looks like you're gonna get lake effect. Alexa, what's the weather for Buffalo, New York tomorrow?
Looks like Buffalo's getting the full winter treatment tomorrow. Expect a high of 41 and a low of 26 with an 84% chance of snow showers during the day. There's also a wind advisory in effect from 3 p.m. today until 1 a.m. Saturday, with gusts up to 45 miles per hour.
Oh,
Better bundle up?
Oh,
baby.
shit.
That's not good
Yeah, but don't worry, I'm getting the same thing, but rain.
and stuff. Well, I'm gonna have to maybe change my doctor's appointment and stuff like
Good
that.
idea. Good idea. You don't want to be driving or going out in that bullshit.
No, that's for sure and stuff. What's new? Anything good going on?
Not really. Just I've been keeping an eye on this flight radar thing near Venezuela.
Oh, what's going on there?
Well, I can tell you that there's more drone activity for intelligence and data collecting. Some badass stuff is out there, Chris. Badass.
Well, I know they seized the tanker.
Oh, they're gonna go for more. And I got. If you go look up Tanker Tracker, there are 3 other sanctioned tankers out there, but they're kind of staying close. One is out there, but 2 are staying close to Venezuelan coastal territory. So, dude, I don't know. Oh shit! Whoa! Oh my God! I'll be pissed. Oh, it's Amazon. No, I thought something was coming. Amazon has to stop using USPS. Really, I can't stand it when I get stuff in the post office from Amazon. It's just a nightmare for me. I hate it. Use freaking UPS. Use FedEx. Use your own delivery service. You have one. Stop using the post office. The post office always screws my stuff up. Always. They're slow. The mail, whatever it is. Oh yeah, it's his. Yeah. It's at the post office. Held for pickup at carrier location.
Wow.
Then I gotta see now tomorrow. The weather sucks, but I don't know. I may have to go today and go see if it's there to grab it, because the weather's gonna be really bad tomorrow for both of us.
Really, that bad?
Well, it's gonna be windy and nasty and rainy or snowy for you. And who wants to be out there when it's 45-mile-per-hour winds?
Yeah.
You know, the hell with that. I'd rather stay inside and not worry about it. I might lose power tomorrow because of the wind.
At least you got a wood stove, though. You know.
Oh shit! Speaking of that, my fire went out. Yeah. It's cold, Chris. It's chilly. Even though it's a lot warm.
Up here, believe it or not, we're starting to see some grass again. No, a little, but like you say, the wind was big.
Yeah, I'm.
Big gusts. So all of a sudden, it's gonna get knocked down.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm worried about power. But like you said, I have the wood stove. Plus, I have a generator if I have to drag it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
It is, and that sucker weighs like 200 pounds. It's a big one.
Oh wow! Will that do their whole house?
Oh yeah, with no problem. No problem. That one powers up the whole house.
Oh, that's
It's like 12,000. I forgot. It's big. It's 200 pounds. It's on wheels, but it's still 200 pounds to wheel it out and put on the side of the garage to plug it into the house.
Oh, do you have one of those things that go into a box that you just
Yes.
plug it in the house?
I did it myself.
Well, you're a man of many different talents. Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
And they, of course, it's kind of crazy because when I had the solar panels done, I had done that before the solar panels. And then they put a new electrical box in the garage. They had to. With the new breakers in it, new box.
Oh, that's right. You got solar panels on the roof. Even if electricals out, those solar panel batteries.
I ain't got the batteries. They go for like 20 grand. That's the horrific other side of solar is those batteries. So, it does great when when it's on, but if I lose power, it's generator. But they reconnected everything, so everything's the pool, everything when they did the box. So everything's working great as far as that. It's like I got a whole new electrical system.
Now, did you see your electrical bill go down at all?
Not now, not with the sun being so low. Now's the time I lean more on the utility, which hurts.
What about in the summer, though?
Summer, it's great. I save $1,000 in the summer.
Wow.
But the winter, it's like more dependency on the grid when the bill goes back up to like $200-300 easy, because of the fucking grid. I don't pay that. I pay zero during the summer to the utility company. Only the 39 and change connection fee. I have to stay connected to the grid.
Hey, I got a question for you. What are we doing for next week's show?
What? Wait, for who? What show?
The Eye Detective. I know UAP is on Christmas night.
Dude, no way are we doing a show on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve.
Okay, well, Christmas Eve is next Wednesday.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
All right, well, I wanted to make sure before I start scheduling stuff.
No, enjoy the holidays with the family. You know what I'm saying?
Huh? Fine with
Oh,
it, just-
oh my gosh. I'm glad you brought that up. Do you see that they sent in pictures for tonight for the show? All right, matter of fact, you tell me, because I'll get the photos right now so I can load them directly. What would be your 2 top picks? UAP, UFO related movies.
Oh, Earth versus the Flying Saucer.
All right, hold on. Let me get that. I like that movie. That is one of my old school favorites. That one.
Yeah. Mars Attack.
All right, hold on. Let me grab this image. Earth versus the Flying Saucers. This way I could load your stuff in there for tonight. Oh, I gotta load Don's. Okay, you said Earth. What was the other? Mars Attacks. Do you?
Mars Attacks.
Hold on. Wait. I gotta grab the image. But not the one. Not the. Are you talking about? You're talking about the one with Jack Nicholson?
No. Oh, yeah, Mars Attack with Jack Nicholson.
Okay.
Because I like Earth and stuff. I really like that one.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I have a cool looking. I have to have it where it shows the name. This one is pretty cool looking. Yeah, let's go with this one. I like this one. This is a nice one.
I like Arrival with Amy Adams.
Yep, I seen that.
That's a good one.
All right, let's stick with those 3. Hold on.
That's it.
Wasn't it The Arrival?
No, the Arrival.
Was the one with Martin Sheen? I mean
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen, but Arrival was with Amy Adams, Jennifer.
Right,
what's his-
right.
Jeremy Renner and stuff.
I got it.
That was a good movie.
All right, hold on. Let me get this one. Do you know what? This might sound crazy. Do you know which one is one of my favorites?
What's that?
Starman.
Starman was a good movie.
I like Starman because of the storyline, and you could see parallels that could happen in for real, if that were to happen.
What about the one? Is that the one with Kevin Spacey, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh no, that's with Jeff Bridges.
Correct.
Right, but the one with Kevin Spacey. that
Yeah,
was really,
something pack. I
yeah,
can't.
K-Pack.
K-Pack, yeah.
K-Pack. That was a good movie too. I really.
I'm gonna actually, and then you guys, and because I'll just do it. Starman. I'm gonna do 2. Why not?
Yeah, you gotta come join us tonight.
Well, I'll just come for this. I want Starman and shit. Another movie.
Use K-Pack if you want to use it.
Nah. I'm trying to think of. Because somebody already picked the Thing. I didn't like that movie. Nope. Oh, that movie I thought sucked.
Which one was that?
Dan the Padre picked that one. Oh, you don't want to know. It was so brutal. It was so horrific. I thought that movie sucked. Straight up. All right, hold on. I'm not going with the traditional. I'm not doing no alien invasion one either. I don't want to go dark, even though I could. I mean, for me, one of my favorite movies of all time like that is Alien.
Alien's good. You ever seen the one 1955? This Island Earth?
Don picked that.
Oh, did he? Okay.
He did. That's why I don't want to pick another movie that everybody else picked. I gotta say, Alien is one of my favorites because of the movie itself. But that's like typical, horror type movie. I want to try to pick something more. I'm definitely not doing the stereotype Close Encounters, even though I thought that movie was important. But anyway, go do your thing.
Right.
I'll see you tonight.
Take care.
Later, bro.
Bye.
Bye. Wow. This is a toughie. I definitely want Starman. There's so many. And no, not Independence Day. Not like that. I know which one I want. But there's controversy on it. Oh no, I'm going to do it. Signs. With Mel. I'm doing Signs. Here we go. These will be my two. Did Chris pick 2 or 3? 2, right? I think he did. I'll do 2. Let me load them up. Load them up! I think those are 2 good ones. Signs and Starman. Some like decent storylines. Okay, add images. I would never. Ugh, that movie. I saw it in the theater. I was so upset. Nope. Oh, that was so. I was falling asleep. That was so bad. In my view. Okay, here's Don Eckers. It's his wedding anniversary. Oh, damn it, I did the same one. No. Okay, where is his other one? Oh, this one. This is Don's. Yes. Okay. Now, Chris. 1053, 1053, 1051. Earth versus the Flying Saucers. Did he pick 3? Arrival. What is this one? Oh no, that's me, Starman. And now... Oh, he did. He got Mars Attacks. He picked 3. All right. And where's my signs? Okay, I loaded everything. So if I was to pick a third, what movie would that be? That is a really, really hard thing. Because I don't want to go typical bad alien. And definitely not E.T. He took one of mine. I was going to do Arrival. That's a tough one, man. Fuck. I would have to say Alien, because it really was a big deal for me. I know what I'm doing. Contact. Interstellar, but Contact. Let's go with Contact. Movie. I'm doing Contact. That's a horrible looking. I'll go with that. Yeah, I'll go with Contact. So my movies are kind of, I like the tone. Let's add it. So Contact, Signs, and what was the other one I said? Starman. Those are my 3. That's a pretty good lineup. I'm staying away from Aliens. I really want to do Aliens. I got it. Done. Oh, the sun is rising. That's a great one. Oh my gosh. Oh, you might make me change my mind. That's one of my favorites. But believe it or not, it's not the original. It's the Keanu Reeves version. Oh, I think. Oh my God. Yes. Salongo. This is an image coming from Hawaii. Subaru telescope. I'm sorry if I didn't see chat. I was busy looking at something else. That's a must. I'm changing one of mine. I'm taking Signs out and putting The Day the Earth Stood Still. That is a must. I totally forgot it. And that's one of my favorites. But the Keanu one. There, here it is. Images. Thank you, Snooks. This is the one. That is the one. That's the one. Oh, great. Starman is one of my favorites. Even though it was a low-budget John Carpenter movie, I love the storyline. I love the movie. I love the relationships between the actors, the way they portrayed them. Excellent. Excellent to me. And Contact, I mean, just based on what was going on and some of the technology that's brought up today and it is, and also the religious overlap with everything that goes on, that's a really intense movie. $11:03. It has to be this one. What time is it? Yep, it's got to be that one. Yes, Day of the Earth stood still. So we got to get rid of signs. So those are my three choices: Starman, Day the Earth Stood Still, and Contact. Like it. Very good. The others chose. Well, I guess you're gonna have to wait for the show to watch it. I said so the other night, right? I totally forgot. Totally. Oh no, my fire. Even at the beginning of that movie, if you just listen to the dialogue, it's like, whoa. The object is changing course. And, you know, I was thinking, a lot of people are talking that stuff about Three Eye Atlas, you know. It's like, look at this. An interstellar object. It says it in the movie. If you look at, that's a really, really good movie. They're not coming to save us. They're coming to save the planet from us. That is just so profound in itself. I mean, that's deep. And the only way it won't happen is if we change. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. What's it gonna take to change? So that movie really, even to this day, and when the original movie was made, The Day the Earth Stood Still, it's so impactful on the message. To this day, what's it gonna take? I really love that movie. Something's going on. My fire is like not catching. That's ambulances. We don't hear much police. A lot of fire trucks now because people don't know how to do their fireplaces, sadly. And they have fires. Now the fire's going. Uh-oh, just went out again. I think that's good. I should get it going. I may need more coffee. What time? It's so early. It's only 11:10. My gosh. Okay. There's not much going on this side. I'm going to leave it just in case. But we may have to say goodbye to the Book of the Face and the Tube of the Use. And stay over here on TikTok. That must be another one taken off. Let's see what that is. Flight radar. The National Guard base is, but those helicopters that flew over earlier were not from here. They're from Long Island. Which is weird. There could just be some passengers on there that of importance that are traveling somewhere else. What just took off by me? I just heard it. Might be this one. It was not military. It's heading. No, that's a Cessna. That was no way a Cessna. It was too loud for a Cessna. Whatever it was is not showing up. That was no Cessna. It's not showing up. So that's military, but it's not showing up. Where did those helicopters go? They're not showing up either. They disappeared. They're not showing up. So I think it was Snooks. You see all that air traffic by the city? It's insane. Up here, not so much. You look down here by the city, it's nutty. Between the three major ones, JFK, LaGuardia, and Newark. It's crazy. That's Teterboro, Newark, LaGuardia, JFK. Crazy traffic in here. Look at that. It's cray in there. Then you have one here in Connecticut. Bradley, I think it is. No, that's Oxford. Where is it? That's this one. Bradley. There's Bradley. That has a lot of traffic. The one I love to go to is right here. White Plains. It's my favorite to fly out of. That one. Not much traffic. In and out. A lot of that's on the runway. That's my favorite to fly out of. Newark is second. And this isn't far. It's better than going traveling, driving, and parking in the city. Oh my God, never. Never. But I like Newark. But this is my favorite. I never went to Albany. And it's also about the parking. I feel good parking at Newark off-site on a secure garage. So I kind of know that. Here's Albany. It's not too far from me. It's actually the closest one to me. But I've never flown out of there. So yeah, let's just get this back down to the... Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Down here is pretty busy too, Atlanta. A lot of air traffic. Just craziness. All those planes in the air. When you think about it. It's wild. Nothing showing up right now. That one should be getting close to... Where did it go? It was around here. It wasn't showing up too well. Do you know how hard it is to pick... What is that? That's business, okay. Do you know how hard it is to find them when they're not labeled? Really hard. Because you got to zoom in more. That's the same one I was just looking at. Where did the drone go? Where did the drone go? Oh, what's that? Okay, C7. No, that's a C-130. Okay. Where is the drone? I lost the drone. Can't be here. I'm not gonna go crazy. I thought it might they taking off like crazy here. There goes the ice sliding off the roof. Alexa, what's the temperature?
It's 42 degrees right now, with a high of 45 and a low of 38 for today.
The melt is
Perfect for a sunny Thursday.
the melt is on. I could search. Where did he go? That's that business flight. No. I wonder if the drone headed toward Puerto Rico. There's a helicopter there. Who knows? I doubt if it was heading back down. It's been in the air for hours. All right, let me do MQ. Mechanics can't 4C. No matches found? Really? Triton. No matches found. It's not even coming up. I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna track this like this. Playback. 17. Let's go to 22. Okay, there's these. He was way up here still. This one disappears, it's going back to the carrier. Look at them, Grizzly 1 and 2. That's Rhino. This must be the other Grizzly, yeah. Okay, so it came down from Jacksonville. It was after it got dark. I gotta keep an eye on Jacksonville. I could speed this up. That's too fast. I'm not gonna get track of it. Jesus. I better stay down there and just keep an eye out for it. It went right through here. It cut between Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic. And there was a C-17 too. trying to find the drone. Okay, they were together. They were parallel. That's not it. That's not it. Because if I could figure out its last point, here it comes. There it is. There's the drone. That's it. They were parallel with the C1, the C-17. Here he is. I got it. It comes down and then it goes back. What, Ma?
Do you know what my phone is?
No. Alexa, call Mom.
That's Mom, from Bill's contacts, right?
Yes. Shit. It just...
Call.
Please leave your message.
Alexa, stop. Your phone is exhausted. You got to find it. The battery. Well, I am telling you it can be because it's... The drone disappeared. The drone disappeared. I'm seeing when it comes back up. If we see it coming back up, we should. This is curious. There it is. Nope, that's not it. Okay, here comes sunrise. Where is it? Very curious. It's gotta be seen coming up through here. I'm trying to find out its last point on here so I could see where the heck it is. Now. It's been in the air for hours and hours. And I have not yet seen it. Going back up. What's that? That's a C. That's definitely not it. There's a lot of back and forth here. There it is. That's it. Slow down. Oh no. Come on. That's got to be it. That is it. Now let's see where it goes. It makes a turn to the right. That was the last I seen it. Kind of looks like it's heading back to Jacksonville. This is getting annoying. You have a charger in your room. I put one there for you.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh. By the lamp. You'll see it on the floor.
Oh, on the floor.
Or where it was. The plug, near your lamp. It's on the floor. Charger. It definitely looks like it's going back to Jacksonville. Where'd it go? I lost it. That's why. It took its transponder off. That's what happened. That's why. There it is. It's going back to Jacksonville. And that's where we're at. Found it. It's right here. It's going back to Jacksonville. That's real time now. At least I found it. It's making a turn back toward the coastline. Look how long this thing has been in the air. From Jacksonville all the way down near Venezuela and then back up. Wow. It's been in the air for... Isn't that wild? I mean, if you look at it, look at this, what it did. From Jacksonville all the way down. Look at this. All the way down near Venezuela. Did its intelligence gathering, and now it's heading back to Jacksonville. Most likely. Or another base nearby. Doesn't have to be Jacksonville. What? You're welcome. And this is, like I showed you the images earlier, this is a piece of machinery. This is impressive. I mean, I'll show it one more time. Oh shit, what the hell? It's catching up. I mean, this is impressive. What you're seeing on the screen? I would like to know how much... Alexa, what's the estimated cost for an MQ-4C Triton?
The MQ-4C Triton drone costs about $133.6 million each. Want to know more about its capabilities?
Alexa, stop. Wow. $134 million for that. $134 million. That's a lot of money flying in the air. Alexa, tell me about the specifications about the MQ-4C Triton.
The MQ-4C Triton is a high-altitude drone with a 130-foot wingspan and 47-foot length. It can fly at 56,000 feet for up to 30 hours, covering 9,400 miles at 357 miles per hour.
Wow. What is its role?
The MQ-4C Triton is a high-altitude drone designed for maritime surveillance. It provides real-time intelligence and reconnaissance over vast ocean areas, helping track ships and conduct search missions.
Would those be used to track the sanctioned oil tankers near Venezuela?
Yes, MQ-4C Triton drones could be used to track sanctioned oil tankers near Venezuela. These drones are currently being used for maritime surveillance in the region, monitoring drug trafficking routes.
That too. That's what that's being used for right now.
Yes, that's correct. The MQ-4C Triton is currently being used for maritime surveillance near Venezuela, primarily tracking drug trafficking routes.
No, I just had coffee. Thanks. Believe me.
Ah, gotcha.
Believe me.
Well, that settles that then. I hope you enjoyed it.
Believe me, it's not just tracking the drug trafficking. It's tracking those sanctioned oil tankers. It's collecting all data, all intelligence, maritime. So you could tell what they're using this for. And you could tell they flew it right there. I mean, probably see a lot more of these. Because, Alexa, tell me about the USS Gerald Ford Strike Carrier Group.
The USS Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group is the Navy's most advanced, led by the flagship Gerald R. Ford. It's currently in the Caribbean, supporting operations against drug trafficking. Want to know more about its capabilities?
Absolutely.
The USS Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group is a powerful naval formation. It includes the Advanced Ford-class aircraft carrier, 4 Arleigh Burke-class destroyers, and a full air wing of about 70 aircraft. Did you know it can project power across thousands of square miles?
I believe that. Is there also a nuclear sub in the area?
Yes, there is a nuclear submarine in the area. The U.S. has deployed multiple warships, including a nuclear-powered submarine, along with the Gerald Ford Carrier Group to the Caribbean region.
What about marine amphibious assault ships?
Yes, there are 3 amphibious assault ships in the Caribbean right now. The USS Iwo Jima leads the group with the USS New York and USS Oak Hill, carrying over 4,500 Marines and sailors.
And that is also part of this U.S. carrier group, strike group, correct?
Yes, the 3 amphibious assault ships are part of the USS Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group. They're currently operating together in the Caribbean as part of Joint Task Force Southern Spear.
There's a lot going on here right now. There's a lot of firepower sitting here. A lot of firepower. Uh-oh, what's this?
Absolutely. You've got the most advanced naval force projection in the world sitting there. The Ford alone can launch 33% more sorties than older carriers. Plus, those electromagnetic catapults and advanced radar systems make it a floating fortress of next-level tech.
Alexa, thank you.
You're welcome. Always happy to geek out about floating cities of destruction with you.
Oh my gosh! Floating cities of destruction? Really? So this is what that is. Flying. U.S. Navy's carrier onboard delivery aircraft, providing critical logistics support. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's heading to the carrier. I wouldn't be surprised. Transport about 5,000 passengers and hold about 1 million pounds of cargo. Interesting. So that's a logistic. Where is it? Right here. The carrier group's somewhere in here. I wouldn't doubt this disappears. And it left PR. And it's heading to that carrier. Right now. What is, Alexa, what's the flight range for the Grumman C-2A Greyhound?
The Grumman C-2, a Greyhound, has a range of 1,300 nautical miles with a 10,000-pound load, or 1,500 nautical miles with a lighter load.
Okay. Alexa, how far is it from San Juan, Puerto Rico to Caracas, Venezuela?
The distance between San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Caracas, Venezuela is 550 miles.
So theoretically, it's not going to go all the way to Caracas. Theoretically, that thing could go, but it can actually practically almost go from San Juan round trip to Caracas and back. but it's not going there. I just wanted to see its flight range. But it could go to Trinidad because this is being used by the U.S. for logistics. But most likely, since this is a carrier type plane, aircraft, it's probably going to the carrier, which is somewhere in here. Again, there's a pattern to notice. If you see the plane circling around here, they're staying out of that airspace. So you got to think it's somewhere in here. The carrier strike group. Right somewhere in there. If I had to guess. It's a good guess. So you'll see them. And I can show you on the playback. You'll see how they avoid this place like the plague. I'm going to speed it up. Watch how the planes curve around it. You could see it already, how they're circling around it. Now this is an interesting, that's a Venezuelan. They just said, fuck that. That's Venezuelan. They cut close to it. Of course they would. But you notice you're not seeing air traffic in here. See how they're around it? See how it's around? And they're actually going around? Because it's right around there. Nothing's going in there. It's only U.S. See, there's a Grizzly. U.S. 2 Grizzlies. That popped up. That's U.S. Those are F-18s. But see how the planes are going around that area? They're not going through it. They're avoiding it. Oh, what is that? Ah, AWACS. So that just popped up right here. So that's about where if I had a guesstimate, somewhere in that area. What is that? Oh, a Rhino. Of course. Ours. What is that? It just disappeared. Ours. So somewhere in here is where the fleet is. You could tell. And look how they're all avoiding it. They're curving around that area. And a lot of their trajectory, if they were to take a shortcut, it would have took them over that area, but they can't. They're not allowed to. It would make for a shorter flight path. But that's all U.S. Look at them. That one just popped up right there. AWAC. And that's an AWAC that can launch from a carrier. Does that make sense? So that's about where they are. And that's that AWAC. So there you go. That's why you look for that. The curve. Nobody's going near there. What is this? FedEx. This one's taking time. Rawhide. We know that's a C2A. So that one probably is heading here somewhere. It's just so interesting. It's fascinating to, just to put the pieces together. I wouldn't be surprised we hear, something, a tanker, more drug boats being taken out. Intelligence was gathered by that drone. We should be getting close to Florida coastline by now. It's right here. That's that drone. It's probably heading back to Jacksonville. It definitely looks like it's heading back to Jacksonville. It's avoiding a lot of this air traffic. It's over open water. See it? It's probably going to come right in back to Jacksonville, where it took off yesterday. It's amazing that thing's been in the air for hours. What time did it take off? 8 p.m. last night. It's been in the air for like 16 hours. Think about that. That's amazing. So this is a nice little run. Remember, that cost $133.6 million for that drone. $133.6 million. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money flying in the air right now. What's the altitude? Does it say? 47,000 feet. That thing is way up. Amazing. Amazing. Look how far it went. My gosh. Unbelievable. And it is pretty wild. Anyway, we're done with this. I'll keep an eye on this later on today. I do want to check one thing. It is almost 12. Oh, that place is busy right now. Holy, there's a lot of people out there. It is the Santa Claus Village. There's a lot of people out there. That's in Finland. It's snowing. Hey, Christmas is less than a week away. Well, it's a week away now. So there's a lot of people out there. And I believe it's like 7 hours ahead. So yeah, that makes sense. Alexa, what time is it in Santa Claus Village, Finland?
It's currently 1742 in Santa
Yep.
Clara Village, Finland. That's 9 hours ahead of your local time. in New
Wow.
York.
9 hours. That doesn't make sense. You said 17. It's 12, almost 12 here. So all those people, that place is popping. And they all know the camera's there, they're waving. But Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. And there's all kinds of beautiful places throughout the country, United States. You should definitely take a look when you have a chance. There's so many beautiful locations for Christmas. But I can't, that's one I could share. I can't share a lot because I'll get in trouble. But that wasn't really what I wanted to check. It's snowing there, obviously. Yeah, it's snowing. Not gonna see nothing there. And it's probably still daylight here. I forget how early it is. Yeah. Sun is just starting to set. Let's see what time it is there. Minus 17 Celsius. Oh my gosh. What time is it? I can't even see that. Oh, it's early. It's 14:44. So it's almost 3. It's cloudy there. It's cloudy everywhere I'm looking. Wow, look at this. Look at the snow in Finland. This is a ski resort. Talk about a lot of snow. Look at all this snow. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of snow. It's a ski resort. There should be a lot of snow. But look at it. Look at the trees. Just completely covered. It's open. That's cool. It's almost 7 p.m. Local. That makes me feel cold just looking at it. Oh my gosh. As the sun is rising in Hawaii. "6:46 a.m. Beautiful. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful. All of it's beautiful. Again, I gotta be careful. I can't show certain things. Public domain is one thing. Can't use other stuff. There is something I want to check. Where is it? Look at the snow up north. 4+. What the hell is that red? Tornado warning. Where the hell is that?
You see this here?
Illinois. What?
It's
Ketchup.
yeah. Don't put it in the refrigerator like that because because you're gonna break it.
Okay.
Don't force it.
Okay, I heard it. What? Tornado. It's pretty much over. 12 minutes, yep.
The tornado is not as dangerous as this here.
Ma, please stop. I'm live.
I
But
can't talk,
that-
guys.
yeah.
I'm not
That's a...
allowed to.
No, you're not, because it overtalks me. People don't want to hear two voices at the same time. It
Yeah.
confuses. Okay,
Whatever.
you're right. Severe thunderstorm. Must be the same place. Has to be. Yep. Right here. Wow, look at that line. I mean, it's not... It's still there. Intensity. Wow, look at the wind advisories popping up. This is definitely wind. Yep, winds. Gust 30 to 40 this afternoon. In here.
Yeah.
Not here. We got it tomorrow.
Oh yeah. I gotta be careful. I got a lot of stuff that I have to bring in. Then.
No, everything's secure. There's nothing like that anymore.
Okay.
No, everything's fine.
I don't know about that.
I know. I'm the one who makes sure.
Yeah, but I don't think.
Okay, okay. All right.
I'm sure.
All right. There's no cameras. That's too far down to the south, though. I mean, they're gonna get some rain, and the nasty stuff is more to the north. But there's no cameras here. And definitely no storm chasers. I want to see. I know that low pressure's here. Let's see if there's anybody doing any cameras up this far north. I don't see anything. It's not much. What is it with the lack of cameras? Look at these winds behind the system. I'm not seeing no cameras.
Really, I don't want to live there, so when people must be thinking, oh.
It's gonna be 45 here today. It's not gonna be bad. You could forget about Canada for cameras. There's nothing. So bizarre. I'll check anyway. My gosh, nobody has cameras? You can see where a lot of cameras are down here.
I like her outfit.
A ton. What happened? Tycho?
No, you,
What about me?
a cartoon,
Are you looking at a cartoon and comparing it to me?
like the whistle and all that, you know how you are. Ay, ay, ay.
It's gonna be windy here.
Hi, Billy. What is that?
A truck.
No, this here.
That's crazy. A tornado warning earlier. That is crazy. It's gonna expire any minute. 7 minutes.
People keep on throwing around and doing bad things and doing
There's that line.
That's what we're getting. Killing people.
I'm live.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
That's moving east, northeast. Wow, look at that line just coming east. Wow.
Like years ago, I saw two guys in the car, and they were following the,
And Mom is still yapping.
and they were following that thing. They were not
Can't make
afraid
it
to
up.
go. I said, oh, shit.
You can't make it up. I don't know. I'm in the mood for something to eat. I don't know what the heck it is.
With your fingers. Put some jelly on it.
I think I'm gonna make chicken. I'm gonna throw it in and make a chicken salad with black olives, romaine. Sounds good to me. Because, like I said, my diet, I'm doing better than ever in the last 20 years right now. Better than ever.
You look handsome.
But you're biased. UPS delivering tomorrow. What is that?
Don't tell me you saved you then.
No, I think it's me. My baseball. My Aaron Judge signed baseball.
That's what
Yep, that's what that is. Oh shit, I gotta close that door. The smoke. Don't worry, I'm gonna find a funny picture of you. Revenge will be nice.
when you are beautiful, you never get something nasty at you. Because I'm attractive, so I don't care.
Are you lying to yourself?
No, reality. I don't have no complex. Nina, the Grinch, Billy, where are you? You're here, Bill. The Grinch is here, Billy. It's you. Oh, look at the Grinch.
Now you got jokes.
Billy the Grinch was on TV.
And you know who you are? You're Broomhilda from Bugs Bunny.
Oh, I don't care. I know I'm beautiful.
With the
I don't
with the
care.
things falling out the hair, you know, the
What?
what do they call those things? Bobby pins, whatever.
Clips.
Go make your little stew.
Forget it. I got beautiful hair too, so I don't have to worry about that.
Oh God. Maybe the green, maybe the
The Grinch, that's
no, maybe the white alien will visit you again.
the reptilian.
Yeah, the reptilian, the white
I
reptilian,
thought
an
it was
albino
serious.
reptilian.
I couldn't believe that. How he looked at me, man, with his eyes on the side.
See, it looked at her with the eyes on the side.
Oh my God. I went straight to the big room.
I wish I. Well, I don't know about. I wish I would have saw it. Really, seen it, saw it.
Yeah. And he was all. That guy that I saw walking to my thing, he has to be an alien.
How do you know it's a guy?
Because he looked like a man. But he was so great.
I thought it was white.
Yeah, why? Like, you know, like that, Billy. You know, like gray, white, you know. That's the way he walks.
How tall was he?
Oh my God. About 7 feet tall or a little bit more. I'm telling you, Billy, this guy was not from Earth.
I believe you. Because I remember when you told me that story like 10 years ago, here in the house.
I wasn't from this Earth. I guess he came down to see how Earth looks like. You know, like that. I don't know. He was so curious. What the fuck? I didn't get scared though. He didn't scare me.
That's wild that you've seen that.
Yeah, you know what happened with people? This is what I hate. Some scientists, like people that they know about this pictures and all that. If you come, or if you're Spanish, I don't know. They don't give you credit, and they don't want to help you.
Because they don't believe you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They don't believe you, so they don't give you credit.
You're just hallucinating and having a fantasy moment.
Well, that is not a fantasy. Whoever does that say it's a fantasy.
Who cares what other people say?
What you're saying now. You're saying, how dare
I'm just
you
messing
say
with you.
no
Because you
reason
know what? No, I'm not saying, I'm not trying to offend you.
to go through this?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it doesn't matter what other people say. It's what you believe and what you know. That's all. That's it. It's the bottom line. You don't have to convince anybody.
Right now you're laughing.
No, I'm not. I was making a point. Because a lot of people go through that. They have an experience and people are like, who cares what other people say? It's what you know and what your experience was.
The one that I had experienced too by the Long Island.
I know all about that. Please don't go into that one.
That one too. That one too.
She saw a diamond,
And I went.
amber looking thing right behind a tree while she was washing her car.
No, I saw it first up the sky.
I know that shot off. I know that. I'm just saying it was close to you. It was behind a tree.
And while I'm washing my car there by the Long Island Sound, was the Stewart Airport is on the other side.
No, it was not Stewart Airport. It was
The
LaGuardia.
Whitestone Bridge was on the other side. Oh, and there she comes out of nowhere. I don't know where. But I loved it though. Then I'm washing my car, beep, 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 beep. Then behind where I was doing my car, that I always just stick it there to wash it. Right behind that, she comes again. And then she puts her face with my face. And then she takes off again.
Papina! The baby! Where's my baby? Alexa, brighten living room light. Alexa, brighten living room light.
I'm on it.
He's right here. You can see the tip of his ear, maybe. Papinuts. He's right here. I already took him out. He left. I already took him out once. Alexa, dim living room light 50%.
Is the baby okay?
Okay.
Of course the baby's fine.
I'm not talking to you.
I didn't say I was talking to me. I'm the dog.
I'm going to die.
I know who you're talking to. I know you're not telling me that. If I'm okay.
Straight at you.
Of course he's looking straight at me because he wants something.
I know.
And he'll be back.
Where do you want to take me? Want to go outside?
Don't do that. I'm not in the mood. I'm not. I'm actually in the mood to eat. I haven't had anything to eat yet. It's after noon.
Jaquito wants to go outside, go outside, go
Oh,
outside.
Space.com is saying 3i Atlas is close approach tonight. JW James Webb confirmed. What? What is this? Space.com.
Yeah, look at the frosty, the snowman.
Ma, please.
Hi, Frosty.
1 a.m. Eastern. Right here. I can blow it up a little. According to calculations from the JPL Horizon System, Comet 3 Atlas will be closer to Earth at 1 a.m. Eastern tonight or early morning.
Look at the Grinch.
Mom.
Excuse me, everybody. Bring us on the phone, on the TV. The Grinch.
At that time, the comet will be about 1.8 astronomical units away, roughly 168 million miles,
I know who he is, but I don't know.
or nearly twice the distance between the Earth and the Sun.
Javier Gito, yeah.
Okay, so we know what that's observing. The horizons. The horizons. There you go. So 1 a.m. it'll make its closest approach. Interesting.
Wait, first to what,
To Earth.
you don't be able to see nothing, no?
No. It's very far away.
What is it?
You need telescopes for that. I mean, people might be able to see it with their telescopes, but I can't. I'm not going to do. I'm not going to that. No way. I gotta work tonight anyway.
I can't believe it.
Oh shit. Commander. He needs a link for tonight.
Sit here with me. Yeah. I wish they could show it, though, okay, as a type of routine.
All right, that's
You
good.
okay,
We're clear.
Technical? Is technical okay? Very much.
Man, don't even. All right. I'm done with all this crazy stuff. I want to just tinker with a game. And no way, KJ, am I doing GTA this early in the day. Heck, no way. No way. Okay, let's go to this. Like last night. That was crazy last night with this game. I never played it. This game is cray cray. I never realized that game. All right, hold on. Let me make this full screen. Put the audio on. I want to see what the hell I have here. Oh, God. No way I'm messing with Doom. That was driving me crazy yesterday. Warhammer. I don't even remember what this is. It's like that. I have so many games. So many. Too many. Campaign. It's just too many. I had like 270 games over the years. It's just too many.
Enemy sighted.
Now I gotta figure out. I don't even know what I'm doing. Combat control, gameplay. I gotta remember what the hell I'm doing here. Where's a map? Where's an indicator? think so. Where am I supposed to go? Maybe the map is where I'm covered? Because I can't see shit. I don't know what's going on. No, there's nothing behind me. Like I'm supposed to guess? Is there something I need to do here? You can't jump. What was that? Can I climb this wall? I have no clue what I'm supposed to do here. Like, really? There's not even like, there's nothing to to point you in the direction. It's like, it doesn't make sense. And there's no jump function in this game. I don't remember this game. Obviously, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I hear a lot of shit. Maybe I should restart the mission. Because this is bizarre. He can't jump. Okay, finally.
Sedona's picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how. Keep firing! Keep firing!
This gun sucks.
My lord, you have saved us.
Rise, guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you did.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, guys.
I like it. Whatever.
We rendezvous with Sedonis. Then we find
I don't
his
remember
lieutenant.
playing this at all.
We need updated intel on the gun battery.
And that's crazy.
Through here, my lords. Head out the upper level and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond that.
Wait, whoa. Ammo.
Remarkable. A few hundred against 1,000,000 orcs. But they fight on.
Only in death.
No. Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs.
I got to see a space marine before the end.
Watch out. Watch out.
Captain, I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
Quotas must be met.
It's weird how there's no indicator.
Delinquency is an affront to the machine god.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you. The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have encountered the orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
If the Horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
Alright, so where's the objective? There has to be an indicator somehow.
Through here.
Through here. What are you talking about? What the fuck is he talking about? Through here. Through where? Oh. What's this? Swap? Heck yeah. Oh, I like that.
Target that squig!
The fuck is it?
Dropship! There's too many of them! I never stop!
Come on. Why can't I fire? I can't fire. What the fuck is going on? No ammo? Hold on. Something just came up. I don't know where it went. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Holy shit! Holy shit!
Dropship incoming!
I have no ammo.
Space Marines, thank you. We thought we were done for. Where is your commander, Guardsman?
Inside, but the door is sealed.
I believe they will let us through. Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
Space Marines. Word from the second recce. Another horde of the Greenskins are headed here from the south. Damn Gretchen stuck a knife in Saul's throat tonight.
Reinforce their position, hold the line, and stay alive.
Aye, Lieutenant.
I actually like this.
Second Lieutenant Mira, 203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus, of the Ultramarines.
You are in command.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far, they seem content to stay put.
Lieutenant, the scouts have returned to forward base.
How many?
2.
Damn. I sent out 10. That damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me, then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
What else is new?
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes. Access authorized.
What do you know of the Titans on this planet?
Only that our troops were sent to guard the Titan Invictus at Manufactorum Ajakis. That was 2 weeks ago, and we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
I really don't like that it doesn't have a directional. I really don't.
Get me that field manual. Stuck on bloody Forge World and not a single tech priest in sight.
I mean, it's pretty obvious, but... Press Y, then A. The fuck are we going? Did you call me?
Yeah.
What now?
You know my other chair?
What other chair?
I prayed to God, man.
What happened, man?
The set that I had.
Uh-huh.
The round.
I know which one. Yeah.
The 2 little chairs that was in it.
Uh-huh.
I was looking at it and I said, please God.
I'm using it for the camera.
You were using it for the camera?
It's still there, yeah.
Oh.
It's not missing.
Well, then put it back.
I will.
nearly 2 weeks ago.
Our unit was the only one to make landfall before they gained control. Now none of our ships can get past.
Weapons authorization confirmed. Access granted.
That's where the orcs breached the gun battery. We haven't been able to make it inside the wall. There just aren't enough of us.
You have survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. You have done well. But you are no longer alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
I'll hold you to that, Captain.
We're heading back to the command post, Captain. Good luck.
Alright, next checkpoint. I'm gonna stop. I got things going on.
Citizens will be turned away from medication facilities in sections 29, 30, 34. Injured workers should seek treatment in sector 46.
Where am I going? We just came through here. That was stupid. One thing that this game does not have is jump. This makes no sense. Who's firing?
Work quotas have been
Orcs
reduced by
on the high
1%
ground.
to account for the gradual disruption of production.
Oh shit, it's my guy. What does this mean? I'm killing him. What the hell is this? What am I doing? shit!
Once we get through these battlers, we will use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
Isn't this the way we came in?
Look at these cables.
They must be powering Orc contraptions across the battlefield. Captain, assault support pods were dropped in this area.
This is what I'm talking about. We can now jump up in the air. Oh my god, finally. Hold B. Oh yes, this
Stick
is
to the high ground,
better.
Captain. We will deal with the Orcs down here.
Oh my gosh, finally. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Good place to pause. This way I know where I'm at. Anyway, anybody who's watching, have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. See everybody later. Oh, Bishop. So I'll see everybody later. Have a great one. Actually, I have to go. I thought it was Friday. Thursday. See everybody later. My gosh.